want to tell you about a garage conversion that we did for a friend of mine, Bob Unger. Back in October of last year, 2011, Bob was riding his Clydesdale horse, and the horse stepped in a hole as they were running, and Bob went forward onto his head and face. As he hit the ground, he injured his neck and his spinal cord, and since that time, he has had no feeling from his neck down. So what we did as friends of Bob's and Karen's is we looked at the house behind me and tried to figure out where we could arrange a place for Bob to be comfortable. And what we did is we looked around the property, and he has a bunch of barns and storage space, and he didn't need his garage. So what we did was we converted the garage. We made some space for him, some office space, and a handicapped shower that he can be rolled into on a shower chair, and he can be bathed and taken care of. And that is the whole reason that we have created this space particularly for him. He's currently in a rehab facility, and he's going to be coming home next week. So follow me and I'll show you the rest of the project, and you can see what we've done. To my right is the opening, which was the 16-foot garage door. And what we did is we replaced the door with an 8-foot set of French doors, which is, the doors are 3 foot each, 6 feet, with 1 foot side lights. The door is fiberglass, so it's not going to be, well, it will be resistant to weather. And we framed in to either side of it and matched the color to the existing house. The interesting thing about these French doors is the glass. The glass is beveled, and when you're inside and the light's coming through, it creates a prismatic effect that's just absolutely beautiful. And we've added the quick set smart key lock. So follow me inside. So this is the inside of the door, and you can see the lighting effect that the beveled glass gives that I was talking about. And we cased the inside of the door with a generous casing that I think is really pretty. This was the original garage wall that separated the garage from the main part of the house. And as you can see, we made an arched opening, and this was something that Bob wanted. And this now connects the original space with the new space, the garage. These closet doors hide the mechanical room where the water heater and the air conditioning system is. And there'll be enough space here for Karen to put what's called the Hoyer lift. It's what they use to lift Bob out of his chair and his bed, and that can be stored in here for her. Most garages have what is called the electric service panel. So how do you hide it when you're redoing the space? Well, this is what we did. We created a wall and we put a 3-foot door in front of it that looks like any other part of the interior space. And as you'll see, when I open it, it contains the electric service, and it can be serviced, worked on, anything that needs to be done to it. And there's a little space here that the broom, which is now here, can be over here. Now we're entering the bathroom. So our bathroom fixtures are here. Nice pedestal sink and handicapped height toilet. Nothing remarkable, with some grab bars. So, and now let me show you the shower. This is the nice part. The tile is Italian, and it's got some really nice features with the Listellos, the moldings, and this is a real nice feature and something that Bob Unger particularly asked for, the glass block. And this was the original 3-foot exterior door that we redid. And below it you'll see a separate valve for a handheld shower that will help in giving him a bath. And then this is just your normal valve shower. So there's 2 in here, and we put a grab bar in here for him as well. And then this door leads to the original part of the house. It originally had a dog door here, and we replaced it, and this leads into the original part of the house. And this space that I'm walking into now is what is going to be his office, and we're going to put a counter across here and some bookshelves, and we're waiting to do a few things depending on what he wants. So here's a really interesting feature about this space: the sun tunnels that were put in here by Bob's former neighbor, who called me one day. Kind of an interesting story. He said, "Mark, you haven't called me to help out with a project." He goes, "I love that, man, and if I can't do something to help, I don't know what I'm going to do." I said, "Well, Todd, come out and help me, you know, come look." So he came out and he suggested a 14-inch sun tunnel here. Now, you have to imagine there's no light on in there right now. That is nothing but natural sunlight coming through. So we put a sun tunnel here and a sun tunnel back over the pedestal sink and the toilet, which is a 10-inch, and you can see the amount of natural light that comes into this room just with these sun tunnels and the glass block over there, and it really lightens up the area and it makes it cheery. Well, I hope you enjoyed our tour. I know that Karen and Bob are going to enjoy their garage conversion for a long time to come. They have no intentions on ever selling this place. And the only thing left to do is to thank each and every one of you who came here, who helped me, who gave of themselves, who gave of their time, their energy, all because they love Bob. And I just want to thank you. I couldn't have done it without you, and you've made this project special. Thank you. We have a program where we hire the handicapped.